Hello everybody, my name is Airspace. We're here in a snow white ship, the Armageddon. We're here doing the Winter Nexus of 2023/2024, and we're going to be up against the Sancha here in the Amarian space of Eb Tesham. We'll go to one of these white storm forward bases and just check them out. I think they are the same, the same setup they've been previous years. I don't think there's any big complications we can be prepared to encounter here. I think it's going to be pretty straightforward, but we're going to test this out. This Armageddon is a ship that I like a lot. I've not had at all much success in this, but I like it because the times I've had failures in is when I've been very reckless. Otherwise, the thing I like about the Armageddon is that it is a pretty powerful ship, and you can get to do some decent PvP capabilities, but at the same time being pretty powerful both in the DPS, tank, and just generally speaking, we've got like a big buffer and some different types of EO we're able to carry here with the newts and everything. So I like it. So this is a PvP ship here, and I wanted to just see how it fares in these highsec sites. If everything goes good, we're going to test this out in the low-sec sites. So this is the first test here. We're going to go into the high-sec sites first. Give it a go here. Let's go and warp in. Is there anyone we can check on the D-scan? Just put a short range. You can see if there's someone here. Look, there's no one here. That's good. Means we can go in and not have to think about any people here. And it could be also a good test for us to see how well we do. Let's see. Yeah, I remember this. This is the same setup. You know, you just warp in one place and then everything else spawns in at the same spot here. Let's see if we can deploy some of the Praetors. They're good for the Sancha. There is going to be a lot of drone aggro here though, so that's a bit annoying. See if we can get them unharmed here. Just keep still. We'll have our missiles wrecking them. See if we can use some Grappler, anything on them. Does that work? Need to keep an eye on that drone aggro, because that can be deadly. Probably a better idea to have the Grapplers on these guys actually. Like that, because the Grapplers are really effective when you're up close. Oh no, drone's taking damage. We'll drone to EM. Doesn't seem like I'm able to do too much damage to these guys. They're very tough, these Sancha. They've got a lot of active tank. Maybe if we switch the damage type, perhaps? Mjolnir Fury could be an idea. And then we'll do a bit more damage. They've got low EM resist. See that lowest in the EM. Oh, actually, never mind. Their armor is a bit different situation. But they seem to be having pretty good active tanks in their shields. I've got to take them out good. Now for this one. Let's recall those drones because they're all yellow boxing now. Means they're attacking us. I think the purity of the throne skin that we've got here suits very well the environment here with the Winter Nexus. I think it looks really cool. Unfortunately, we take that battle damage there. Like this guy here, it's nice when we can combine the drones a little bit, because then we'll combat his active tank a lot more. When you do just a little bit more damage than his active tank heals, then we're going to get through him very slowly. But if we do a lot more damage, then just suddenly his active tank becomes a lot less meaningful. Like you can see here, this guy is a lot quicker than it was before. How much DPS did the missiles do? 443. And we were also doing the wrong damage type before, so it's now much better. Good. Recall those drones, and then we also reload these missiles here as well. Will be interesting to see some suspect people here. Maybe we could fight them. That would be quite fun, actually. We could try doing that. You know, if we can catch some suspects. Oh, look at that. The boss is already spawned in very quick. Then we just deploy the drones. And wreck this guy. We can maybe pause the rep a bit if we don't want to waste too much capacity, because I don't want to use these cap boosters unnecessarily. I just hope he doesn't attack our drones, this guy, but I don't think he'll be able to track them too well. We've got so much buffer. Look at that thick armor we've got there. It would have been even better if we had a reactive armor hardener, but they use Capacitor, and I find them to I like these ones because, I mean, it could be an idea, but I think if I'm a buffer fit, I prefer to have the multi-spectrums giving more total buffer. But it could be an idea maybe to go for the reactive Armageddon if you're in an extended fight. There we go, almost destroyed. So it seems like the highsec sites are pretty easy with this Armageddon. Not too much at all, actually. We should have the... Is this opportunities? Daily challenges, events. We need to claim these here. Great, and we get this cargo. Nice to see that there's plentiful amounts of sites. Let's see now, medium, kinetic, light EM, light kinetic, light explosive, and then we've got heavy kinetic. Okay, let's see what we've got here, if it's anything good. We're super slow. Would have been quite cool to have a tractor beam so they can pull everything in. And this single armor repair without any active tank bonuses makes it that it takes a really long time for us to repair this amount of armor. Now what I mean by no active tank bonuses is that we're not getting any auxiliary nano pumps or anything. There's like a blinged armor repair or anything. So get just that one little armor repair repairing a massive buffer of 45k HP. Come on Armageddon, get closer. Look at that, we're draining all the capacity as well. Let's see if we've got anything in here. Ooh, that's nice. We've got some pretty good stuff. Very expensive stuff, actually. And this potent, that could be worth a lot as well. Can check what that... Ooh, look at that. We've got tons of ISK. Whoa, the dank ISK is what we've got here. Look at these overseer personal effects. Nice. We've got 3 of them, in fact. This is what we call the dank ISK. The dank ISK. We probably want to rep up in a station somewhere. We can make our way towards the low sec sites because next time I want to be able to do some low sec sites with you guys. We'll see if we can go deeper into the high sec storm first. Can just go and dock up in a station actually and repair drones. Then we'll do another site. Let's dock up here and get a repair quote. Just a quick repair. Oh, now we undock. There's also some of these ice fields which could be interesting to mine. I wonder if they're very valuable in NOSEC as well. I find it a hard time finding ships that are quite cheap to run these sites because this is like a battleship level type of site. So I would like to find something that is small and nimble, and I think it's going to be pretty difficult in NOSEC. So either I go with a battleship, battle cruiser, or cruiser, and I think cruiser's too weak unless you go heavy assault cruisers. But then I think that heavy assault cruisers, I'm not at all. I don't at all feel particularly comfortable using them in PvP. I feel like they're just going to get shattered straight away. And a Tech 1 battleship is almost the same price as a heavy assault cruiser, and I feel like I can get more out of a Tech 1 battleship. A battle cruiser is like a little bit in between. It could perhaps be a good idea to do them. To do the sites because for the price you can get quite a lot out of them, but I think that it might be a little bit difficult to both have a ship that's capable of doing PvP and do the PvE sites at the same time. And that's why I feel like the Tech 1 battleships, you can get a pretty strong ship that's both able to do the PvP but also the PvE and still not have to struggle too much with the sites. Another option if you want to go cheap could maybe be the Praxis. The Praxis could be an idea. If I were to make a Praxis based PvP fit that could maybe run these sites at the same time as well. Okay, what have we got here? Just got 3 cruisers. And a battle cruiser. Let's try focusing this time instead of spreading them out. Because it went a lot quicker when we focused both our armaments on the NPCs. Undock drones. And then put everything on him. Everything on him. That's good. We're really destroying them really quickly. 1k DPS is still nothing to joke about. And we've just got 2 damage modules, I believe. Yeah, 2 damage modules are still 1k DPS. It's only for a short amount of time though, because we've got the rapid heavies, which is like the burst DPS. Okay, let's go for this cruiser here. Ooh, he's attacking our drones. We need to get them close, otherwise they're going to rip our drones to pieces. Please don't kill the Praetor. Could be an idea to carry an extended stock of Praetors instead of the heavy kinetic drones. For PvP purposes, I like to carry a bit of a variety, just depending on what you're facing, but I feel like if you're going for these sites, you always want to be able to have a full stack of EM drones, otherwise you're not going to have a good time. Nice, and then we recall. There we go. We got the battleship spawning in straight away. This is a really good way to earn ISK. You earn so much ISK from this. Look how quick this was. And this is a really profitable site to do. If you're able to field a battleship, you should definitely do this if you're looking for good ways to earn ISK. Let's go and wreck this battleship here. Probably a good time to activate the armor repair as well. Get some big volleys from this Sancho Dire White. And we just approach him. Get as close as we possibly can. Very little difference in distance. No, look at that. 1 meter a second, or 1 meter every now and then we're getting closer. So it seems very difficult to get close to this guy. And it's because he's webbing us as well. The Grappler becomes more effective the closer we are to him. So if we were a little bit closer, it would have been better. It's alright. I know what we'll get this time. Could be good to carry like an MTU or just something basic. But I like to be able to utilize my cargo for carrying the cat boosters, which are very important in a PvP situation. To be honest, I mean, I'm not using the cat boosters for much though. It's just this armor repair. This armor repair is hardly doing anything. You know, I used to, before I knew much about Evil Line, when I was browsing through the modules as a new player, I saw Grappler, and I thought that Grapplers, what they do is, when you activate them on a target, pulls the enemy close to you. That's quite an interesting mechanic if they were to have that, whereas there's a module that pulls enemies close to you. Because I thought like Grappler, like it grapples you, pulls you in. But it's not the case, just a different form of web. But it would have been quite cool actually if that type of module exists. Stasis hook or something like that. What do we get here? Is it good stuff here? Okay, not as much, but still something. We got this booster, it's probably worth quite a bit. Let's see what it's worth. Nah, not so much. So I guess it can be a bit of RNG, but these sites are really easy to do. So if you've got a lot of free time, you can just do like tons of these sites every hour, and then you'll probably get tons of good loot. Okay, so we'll take a bit of a break here, but next time I want to make my way to the low-sec systems and see if we can encounter some low-sec sites. It will be interesting to see what we can find there, because those I've heard that they give so much more ISK than the regular sites. So I mean, imagine we get 40 million just for one of these. We'll probably get a few hundred if we were to do one of these low-sec ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.